Once upon a time, there was a satisfied but exhausted special educator. After the reports were sent home, the desks were cleared out, and the walls were bare, she sought the delicious prize that most teachers yearn for, summer. However, it was just out of her grasp. Just then, the math fairy appeared and told her what she must do to get to the summer. Complete 4 challenges. What are they? The teacher asked. You must identify challenges in learning math for students with disabilities, identify evidence-based practices and teaching strategies for these students, plan instruction for these students, and understand data collection methods in order to be a reflective teacher and design instruction for these students. You already have 5 secret weapons to help you: your knowledge and experience, your textbook, the JHU library, your colleagues and instructor, and the almighty syllabus. Good luck! And off she flew. First, the teacher encountered the Objective 1 pirate. Yar, what be some challenges in math for students with mild to moderate disabilities? Yar. Well, they often have dyscalculia. They struggle with number sense, fact recall, and math fluency. As math gets more complicated, these issues come into play more and more. In case you forget, here's something to help. And she handed him a fabulous 3-page paper. Yar, very good. You may proceed. Yar. And she flew away to her next challenge. The teacher then found herself in a prehistoric land. She heard loud thuds and the ground shook as the Objective 2 T-Rex stomped toward her. In order to get past me, you must tell me some evidence-based practices for teaching math to students with mild to moderate disabilities. I can do that, she said. Strategies like peer-assisted learning, graphic organizers, manipulatives, when used appropriately, the concrete, representational, abstract concept, modeling, and links to everyday life are just a few examples of evidence-based practices for math. She handed him a differentiated math strand activity as something to remember her by, as she flew away to her next challenge. The teacher flew into a window of what looked to be a haunted mansion. As organ music played softly, the Objective 3 vampire crept out of the shadows. Can you tell me one way you might plan instruction for students with math disabilities? I'm a teacher, not an actress. Sure thing. Digging deep into a word problem and picking it apart in small groups would work on math and problem-solving skills. The word problems would be relevant to their lives, and hopefully they could share these skills with an adult at home. Got proof? Yup. Enjoy this math unit overview and modified tips assignment. You're welcome. And she headed off to her final challenge. The teacher then landed in what she knew to be a deadly dragon's lair. Out of the sky flew the most horrifying creature she had ever seen.
So, do you understand methods for data collection?
Seriously? Yes? I understand that it's extremely important for future lessons, progress, and evidence. Personally, I love the idea of having a clipboard with a table to track individual students' progress on lesson objectives. Being a good reflective teacher would mean reviewing these notes as well as making sure that cornerstones such as the 8 mathematical practices are covered when lesson planning. Here's some reading material. And she gave him her brainstorming activity related to the Common Core as well as a lesson planning case study. And she flew away. The teacher saw a glorious sight in the distance. Her husband, hi dear, hi Schnookums, her pets and her precious iPad, all resting on the sand of a beautiful beach. Summer! She had finally made it. As she chillaxed, she kept in the back of her mind the useful information she had gained. She would surely need it this fall. The end.